Stay till the end to learn how to get a free audiobook title, Are You Chasing Rainbows? Simple Life presents. What is emotional maturity and signs of emotional maturity? Society often makes the mistake of judging a person's maturity based on their age. If you've ever met a precocious teenager or a goofy middle-aged man, you know that age has nothing to do with the way someone shows up in the world. In other words, age is not a guarantee of maturity. However, we continue to believe that people should act their age, and are continually surprised to find that they don't. What we're really talking about, and what many people are looking for when they are seeking a relationship, is proof that their love interest has emotional maturity. Can they handle the commitment required by a relationship? Here's how you can tell if someone is emotionally mature. 1. They are aware of their place in the world. People who have a well-developed emotional maturity are able to place themselves in their surroundings, understand their biases in the world, and can take responsibility for how they show up in the world. This means that if they lived a privileged life, they acknowledge that and understand their entitlement in the world. A key sign of emotional maturity is learning to cultivate an active awareness of these biases and prejudices, and examine how they might influence our decisions and actions. People who have low emotional maturity think that the world revolves around them and they don't need to change. 2. They ask questions first and speak second. Emotional maturity requires people to listen and take in the world around them before responding and reacting. Emotionally mature people are able to control their impulses and are less prone to emotional outbursts, and aren't quick to anger. If you are sizing up a potential partner in a relationship, you wonder why they freak out about things you say and do without explanation, or why they get angry at other people's actions, it's not because they are jerks. They just don't have a well-developed emotional maturity. 3. They can put themselves in your shoes. If you are looking for someone to be in a relationship with, make empathy high on your checklist of what you want in a partner. Someone's ability to put themselves in someone else's shoes means that they can position themselves in different situations, understand a variety of challenges, and get along with people during difficult times. Empathy has a lot to do with emotional intelligence. Your ability to know what you're feeling, accurately label and name different emotions with precision, and use your emotions to inform your thinking will make it easier or harder for you to be empathic. Empathy doesn't mean that they are weak-willed. It means that they can show up and be open to the people around them and support someone in a meaningful way. A trait you want in a partner. 4. They can admit when they are wrong. Wondering if someone has strong emotional maturity? Ask yourself this question. Can they admit when they are wrong? If they fight you tooth and nail on whether or not they are in the right, then they are not expressing emotional maturity. People who need to be right often come with more emotional baggage that can drag a relationship down. What we often don't realize is that people who have a desire to be right all the time don't actually care if they are right, they just want other people to believe their point of view. It's a power thing. If you are trying to figure out if this person is ready to be in a relationship and can exhibit emotional maturity, figure out where they stand on admitting they are wrong. 5. They ask for help when they need it. Emotional maturity means you can recognize when you are out of your element and you need help. This may come very easily to you, especially if you are able to admit when you are wrong or you are able to be vulnerable around other people. But for those who do not have a fully developed emotional maturity, asking for help can be a sign of weakness. In fact, it is a sign of their lack of maturity. They may want to appear strong and independent, but people who can't ask for help are not emotionally mature and cannot engage in a relationship in a way that brings collaboration and trust. Admitting that you're wrong is a sign that you're a great leader and have a strong character. 6. They can show the world they are vulnerable. Vulnerability is the last frontier for humans. We are all struggling to show the world we are not perfect, at a time when everyone expects everyone else to be perfect, based on social media profiles and picture-perfect selfies. We are afraid to show the world who we really are, so if you are trying to figure out if someone is emotionally mature or not, dig into their ability to be vulnerable. Vulnerability is a sign of emotional maturity that tells you whether or not someone can handle being in a relationship, being honest, being open, and being real. Being vulnerable allows you to communicate more honestly and more clearly express your own needs, which is important for building trust with others. 7. Setting healthy boundaries. Setting healthy boundaries is a form of self-love and respect. You know how and when to define a line and won't allow others to cross it. If a colleague belittles or puts you down, you won't stand for it and will let your voice be heard. 8. Positivity and optimism. A positive attitude comes naturally to a mature person. It keeps mature people in a state of harmony with themselves and others. From their vantage point, there is a way to make every situation a win-win experience. They look upon their life with an air of optimism while still maintaining roots in reality. They maintain a positive mindset in every situation because the alternative is defeatism and despair. 9. Self-control and delayed gratification. Emotionally mature people can identify urges that build up within their mind and resist the temptation to act on them. This might be the difference between getting angry and remaining calm when someone does something you dislike. A mature person is better placed to show restraint towards things that might be detrimental to their short or long-term well-being. They can triumph over some of the more self-destructive behaviors by recognizing them for what they are. Mature people have found a way to ground themselves in self-control. They know that those things worthy of their time will require their patience, persistence, and effort. Mature people are able to delay gratification. They enhance their experiences of pleasure by first dealing with and experiencing their pain and getting it over with. In other words, they place their responsibilities before leisure as the only successful way to live. The mature are willing to tolerate feelings of discomfort long enough to find solutions to their problems. An immediate solution may represent gratification to many, but mature people know that the best solutions come with delaying the need to get rid of the problem quickly. The most lucrative solutions are found in the process of thinking through the problem. Check out the link below in the description for your free audiobook from Audible. Are you chasing rainbows? If you like the video, do subscribe, like and comment. Do hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification. Thank you for watching.